Hi, welcome to day 32 of Science Challenge. Today we're going to learn about something called the acidification of the oceans. So I'm sure you've all heard of global warming and the greenhouse effect. So the release of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide into the atmosphere causes a global warming. These greenhouse gases in the atmosphere trap warm air and they heat up and they cause a gentle increase in the temperature, global temperature, which has a knock-on effect on things like melting of the ice caps. So I'm sure you've all heard of that. But there is another problem with increased levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and that is the acidification of the oceans. As there is more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, some of this carbon dioxide dissolves into the oceans and causes them to become more acidic. Carbon dioxide, when it dissolves in water, forms carbonic acid. Okay, this is obviously going to have a massive impact on all of the wildlife that lives in the oceans, all of that marine life, and so it's a really big issue. So we're just going to have a look and have a look at an experiment today that looks at the acidification of water when it's in the presence of carbon dioxide. So you're going to need a few things today. It's a bit of a complicated concept today, but it's really interesting. Okay, you're going to need some Alka-Seltzer. If you haven't got Alka-Seltzer, you could use bicarbonate of soda and vinegar. I'm going to use Alka-Seltzer and water. Okay, so you could use vinegar instead of the water. You're going to need a small bottle. Okay, just a normal water, like a water bottle would be fine for that. I've got a smallish bottle. A balloon that you've already blown up a few times. You know how the first time you blow up a balloon, it's quite hard to get it to blow up. We need one that is ready to be blown up. Okay, so make sure that you blow it up and let it go a few times just so it's nice and supple. You're going to need some kind of peg. Okay, so I've just got one of these which we put on food. And you're going to need some of your red cabbage indicator that you made yesterday. If you haven't yet made any of this, have a look at yesterday's video, so day 31, red cabbage indicator, to make yourself some red cabbage indicator. As long as you've got some red cabbage, it's a really simple job, only probably takes about 10 minutes. Okay, right, so the first thing we need to do is we need to get ourselves some carbon dioxide. Okay, so we're going to get some carbon dioxide into our balloon, and then we're going to put it into our indicator to see whether or not we've got a change in the pH of our water, of our ocean. Okay, so the first job is to make our carbon dioxide. So you're going to pop some water into your small bottle. You need a bottle that the balloon can fit over the top of. Okay, then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your Alka-Seltzer. If you're using bicarbonate of soda and vinegar, put your vinegar into your bottle and then put your bicarbonate of soda into your balloon. I'm going to put this Alka-Seltzer tablet into my balloon. Okay, so my first job is to get my bits of tablet into my balloon. Okay, so I've now got my Alka-Seltzer tablet into my balloon. My next job is going to be to take the neck of the balloon and pop it. Yeah. Take two. Be really careful when you're putting your balloon onto the top of your bottle that you don't knock it over and spill it. Okay, very easily done, apparently. Okay, so you're going to place your balloon over the top. Make sure that the neck of the balloon is over so that any gas that escapes in a minute. Get the edge of the balloon nice and tightly over the bottle, okay? Because once the gas is produced, hopefully we're going to get that gas to fill the balloon. Right, once you're ready, then you can empty your Alka-Seltzer into the bottle. And it will, I've got a lump in there, I'm just trying to get that out. So you can see some of the gas is going into my balloon already. Just gonna... Okay, so once you've got a bit of carbon dioxide, I've not got loads in this one, and this is one I made earlier, so you can see that I managed to get a bit more in my previous one, but it doesn't matter, I probably will have enough. You're going to take your peg and close your balloon. Then you're going to really carefully take it off the neck of your bottle. Okay, so once I've got my carbon dioxide in my balloon, I need to prepare my indicator to use it. So I'm actually going to use the same bottle. Okay, so I'm going to give it a really good rinse and wash out. If you've got 2 bottles, brilliant, use a second bottle. I've only got 1, so I'm just going to give it a rinse. Okay, so I've just cleaned out my bottle. So I've got some of my indicator. I'm going to pop some of this into my bottle. Okay, I'm not going to use it all because I want some of it to be a control. Okay, hopefully you might have a bit more. So if you have, I would ideally try and fill it up a little bit more. I'm just going to, I do want to keep some so that we can see if there's any change. Okay, then you're going to take your balloon and you're going to pop the lid over, and then you're going to just squeeze the carbon dioxide in. In fact, just going to try and make sure that all goes in there. Okay, so we can start to see, hopefully, if we haven't got enough carbon dioxide in that one, we'll try with this one. I'm going to add the carbon dioxide from this one as well. So we can begin to see quite a clear change. Let me just hold this up behind it so you can see. You can see that the red cabbage indicator has gone quite a clear purpley colour. So it's definitely moving towards the more acidic end of the pH scale. Okay, if you did the practical yesterday, you will have seen that the colour that it went with vinegar or lemon juice. Okay, so we're definitely moving towards that. So that just shows that the carbon dioxide that's in the atmosphere is absorbed by the ocean, and that's causing an acidification of the ocean. That's going to have a big problem, cause big problems for marine life. And we're actually going to have a look at that in one of the later sessions. Okay, anyway, good luck. It's a little bit of a tricky one today. You might need to rewatch it. You might need to try a few times to get your carbon dioxide into your balloon, but give it a go. Good luck. Enjoy.